Hello, today we are at Sugar Camp Days in Bendix Woods, and it is the 50th Sugar Camp Days, so we're gonna go explore. Come on, let's go.
Alrighty, here we go. Grayson decided he wanted to ride on the carriage this morning. There he is. He's ready to go. So that's what he's going to do. And you guys, this is Debbie and Mason. You guys walking or riding? Are you riding? Okay, well, I'm walking. I'll be down there a lot sooner. There's my son-in-law. He's ahead of me because he'll get down here before I will, for sure. So, where are we at? Well, as you notice by the banner, we are here at Bendix Woods in New Carlisle, Indiana, where today is the last day for the 50th annual Sugar Camp Days, and 50 years of doing this. Unbelievable. We haven't had the best of weather, yesterday especially. Let me tell you, yesterday we had wind chills around 0 to 1 above, and cloudy, snow, not big turnout at all. Hopefully find out what kind of a turnout they've got today, but it doesn't look like it's not much better, only because where we were able to park and not a huge crowd. So with that being said, let's go and see what else we can find here today.
Let me show you the tree I tapped. Come on. This is the tree I tapped. How to tap it is first you get
like a tool, a sharp tool.
A sharp tool.
Hold it, sharp tool. Okay, go ahead.
Then you don't want to go you don't want to screw it down like at an angle down. You want to do it from an angle up.
That's right, very good.
Because if you go like this, down like there, the sap will just go, it'll just go from this tree just straight down. Even if it goes down, it gets up, it's going to go back down. But if you put it from an angle down, down to up, the sap from the tree will start going down and hit here and start coming out. Next, you'll get a little, what is it called?
A nail, like a screw nail.
Like a screw nail. And you put it into where your hole is, this. You put it into here, then you put the bucket onto here. So before you put the bucket on, you'll get a hammer and then just tap it slightly until it gets in like this. Then you put the bucket on. Hardest part, this. You have to bend it down, push it back.
Why do they have the lid on there, Grayson?
So like if a deer was so thirsty or a raccoon, they would come in here and drink it all. And then no sap would come through any of these trees. So we keep this so the animals can't get in. And so that's how I tapped a tree. I forgot to tell you something about tapping a tree. Trees, maple trees, like at daytime above freezing and at nighttime below freezing.
Jim,
Why is that?
do you remember? It's the sap flowing, right, during
Yeah.
the day?
During the day it goes up and down, and at the night it kind of freezes.
Welcome back. So after Grayson videoed himself explaining how he tapped a tree, I wanted to recap because one, even though it was sunny out, I think with the wind chill we were still in the low to mid 20s and everybody got cold and what have you, plus we had to wait outside. And I'll explain about the sugar camp and everything that took place today, the information that I've got. But let me go over, first of all, Grayson, who is my grandson, turned around and him and his class ended up at Bendix Woods I want to say a couple weeks ago, if memory serves me correct, to tap trees. They learned how to tap trees. So that's why we were doing our video today and let him explain of how they tap the trees at Bendix Woods, and the kids do it. I can tell you that they started tapping the trees back in February. Matter of fact, it was like the third weekend in February they started tapping the trees, and this year, because of the warmer than usual temperatures that we had, they're not getting as much sap as they have in the past. So as of today, which happens to be the 19th of March, as of today, and when we went into the sugar house itself, they had a total of 55 gallons. That was it that's been made. So they're hoping it's coming to an end. The run is, they're hoping to grab a few more gallons, but not many. It takes 40 gallons to make 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup. I didn't know that until today, which is pretty cool. Also, this happens every year. This was the 50th, if you noticed the banner that we had on there. And it was their 50th anniversary, so obviously 50 years they've been doing the Sugar Camp Days at Bendix Woods in New Carlisle. Also, what goes on there? Well, to pass along, you saw the horse carriage that they had out there, or wagon rides, I guess you could say. They had kettle corn. They had the little... they had hot dogs, and they had some maple syrup for sale today, hot chocolate, things like that. They had a little concession stand. That's what I'm looking for. And that you could buy stuff, and maple hot dogs, which we got our maple hot dogs, and the kettle corn. My son-in-law, as I mentioned before, went and got that. So anyway, we got all of that. They offer all of that, as well as a pancake breakfast, pancake and sausage breakfast every year. It's a fundraiser for the New Carlisle Lions Club. You can always tour the Sugar Bush, purchase homemade baked goods made with pure maple syrup, and so much more. Now, I will say they ran out of syrup this year, and they say they hope to have more later on within the next week or so. If that's the case, you need to go to the Nature Center at Bendix Woods. So there you go. We had a great time, and like I said, kind of chilly this year. Last year was a lot better, but I wanted to let you, Grayson, my grandson again, show you how he tapped a tree and helped make maple syrup. All right, what can I say? Stick around. Next adventure, oh, who knows what's coming up next. You just got to stay with us. So as always, come on, let's go.